Alright guys, what is up? Movie Mike here, and I have probably one of the biggest hauls I've ever done in a single video, besides my Black Friday haul I did a couple weeks ago, or a month ago now, I guess. Shit. Over a month. Anyway. It's just stuff. I've been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Almost 3 weeks, actually. And I've been out and about. I was with family. I went to get-togethers and all this stuff, but what I've been doing is just kind of accumulating packages, individual Blu-rays here and there, eBay finds, all sorts of things, and it's gotten to the point now where I have a couple more things I'm waiting on, but my stack of movies is just getting to be too big, so I have to do an update video on here. So I'm gonna, I guess, just do it now. I have a couple more, at least 2 or 3 or 4 even, packages coming in the mail next week or so, I'll just do a separate video. But I figured I may as well do this right now, because the stack's going to fall over, and I'm tired of having it up on my desk. So without further ado, this is my belated end of December haul. I don't think I've got really any titles here that have been recent releases or anything. So anyway, without further ado, this is my stack of titles I've gotten for the past like 3-4 weeks. So here we go. The first thing is something I got actually about 2 weeks ago, right before or around my vacation. It's a Disney Movie Rewards pickup, and that is A Bug's Life. I got this for free using my points. It's a Blu-ray and digital copy. I have no idea if the digital copy is going to work. I guess I'll check it out later. This is a good movie. I wish I had a slipcover just so it would match the rest of my stuff, but for free, it's not a bad movie. I think this was Pixar's second movie they made after Toy Story. It's a good movie. It's got Julia Dreyfus and Dave Foley, and I'm sure others that I don't remember. But it's a cool story. I've only seen it like the once, though. But I remember it being good. Okay, let's see. The next couple are from Target. And actually, I didn't say at the beginning, but all these titles, including The Bug's Life. Bug's Life is the only thing I got from Disney. Everything else I got from Target, Best Buy, Blockbuster closing, Amazon, eBay. I don't know if there's any pawn shops in there. I got, actually, so the next one I'm going to show, actually, before I do Target, is the one package I got for Christmas. I got this from my brother. Just because we did like a Secret Santa type thing, and he got my name, and he just got me something. He knows I collect movies, so he got me a movie he knew I didn't have. The only reason he knew I didn't have this is because he checked online or something. I was on a forum and I mentioned this edition that I didn't own. And I own the movie, but I don't own this edition, and he got it for me just because. And that is the Anchorman Rich Mahogany edition, which comes with the, what is it? It comes with a second disc of extras and shit. It comes with, what does it say here? 12 trading cards, and then this 32-page diary, which is actually kind of funny. I glanced through it when I got it, and it's got some writings from Ron Burgundy in character. So it's pretty cool. Cool packaging. Put that on the shelf. It means I'm going to have to sell my regular Anchorman edition, or maybe just give it away. But that was cool. Cool gift to get. But that's the only specific single disc thing I got for Christmas. Everything else is just money I got, or gift cards and stuff, and I used them in the ensuing weeks here. So anyway, next is the couple I got from Target. I got 3 things. The first one is just one of the $5 titles. Crash. I've seen this on there for a while. It has no features at all. I think it's just, this is just the specs that they used to do in the original releases. Just the movie. The movie I haven't seen in a long time. I remember thinking it was well, how do I put this? It was fine. It's an interesting movie if you don't know anything about race relations and gender issues and societal norms, which this movie kind of hits things over the head a little bit. I mean, obviously, I thought, but it's a cool, for people who don't understand that stuff or don't see this stuff every day, and it's not readily apparent to them. It's a cool 2.5 hour, 2 hour refresher on race relations and how things are different in this country because this is a free country and because we have so many relations and races and Anyway, it's a cool movie. I haven't seen it in a while. I remember thinking it was interesting. It's got a lot of main actors in it. But for $5, I figured I'd add it. It's not a bad movie. The next thing I got for, I think this was $7.50. I found this on Blu-ray.com and I heard about it. And when I was at Target, I just saw it and I grabbed it. And it is the Scream 5 film set. And includes all 3 previously released movies plus 2 documentaries that are Still Screaming and The Inside Story. I haven't seen either of those. And honestly, I've never seen Scream 3. Or if I have, I don't remember anything about it. So this for $7.50, I thought that was a fantastic deal. I already own Scream, so that's the second time actually in the last 2 things I showed that I already own the movie. But I as a collector and as a movie enthusiast, I could not pass up that deal. This has been on sale for like $15 for the last month or 2. I've seen several people have videos online about it. I think it was even $10 a few weeks ago, but $7.50. They must be releasing a 4-pack or something, so I'm just trying to get rid of these. But for $7.50, I could not say no to that because, yeah, that's pretty cool. And the last thing I got at Target is this is $40, and I mainly got it because it has slipcover. I've been at Best Buy and at well, I guess Walmart recently too. And when I was at both those stores, Walmart didn't have any slipcovers. In Best Buy, I'm in there all the time, and there are never any slipcovers. So I was glad to get this for that. I haven't seen the movie. I heard it's a spiritual successor to Knocked Up, the sort of sequel to Knocked Up, yeah. Which I have never actually finished. I've seen most of that movie. I thought it was good, but I haven't finished that movie. And I haven't seen this either, so I thought it was pretty cool to get it with slip. But I price matched Amazon, I believe, for $12.99, who I suppose price matched Best Buy. But anyway, let's see. The next 4 actually I got from Blockbuster and a closeout sale. It's probably the last time I'm ever going to go to Blockbuster, so this is my swan song, I guess, that I got. I only picked up, I think I spent, what, 3 of these were $4 and 1 was $10 because it was a brand new movie. And I'll do that last, but these first 3 were $4 a piece used, and I already put them in new cases. I got Animal Kingdom. It is an Australian movie. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's got Jackie Weaver, Guy Pearce, that guy, whose name I don't remember. Joel Edgerton, that's his name. Duh, it's right there. Anyway, I heard good things about it. It's about like an Australian mafia. I haven't seen it, obviously, but like I said, looking forward to it. For $4, that was a good deal. And to round up my Scream movies, picked up Scream 4. I haven't seen this either, but for $4, I figured I had just recently bought, the 3-disc set or whatever, and I figured, what the hell? Now I have all the Scream movies until they make another one. And the next movie I got for $4 is A Prophet, which is a French film, which is also sort of like a mafia movie about this guy in prison who has to kill people or something. I actually didn't know a whole lot about the plot other than he goes to jail. He's like 22 or 23 years old, and he ends up working for the mob in jail. It's very highly regarded. Like I said, 4 stars, and it's an Academy Award nominee. It's apparently very good. And I meant to watch it a long time ago, but I just never got around to it. Where did that go? Oh, here we go. And so those are my last used pickups. And I bought one thing new. It had within one of those stupid plastic cases. And this I really only bought it because it's a movie that I didn't have and I'd seen a long time ago, but I didn't ever purchase. And it had a slipcover that I had never actually seen in person. And that is the Nightmare on Elm Street remake with the lenticular slipcover. As if you can see it. Oh, there it goes. That's better. I never actually seen this in person, and like I said, I never bought it before. So I figured for $10, it's a little overpriced. The movie itself is not really worth that, but the slipcover you could probably sell online for $5 or $6. So for both, I guess for $5, I would think the movie's worth almost that. It's funny, I'd seen this movie in Best Buy for those buy 5 for $25 or whatever deals for numerous years. But it always had the rental what do you call it, bar on the bottom. I never wanted to get that as because I'm a collector and I don't like having that stuff in my collection. So getting this brand new is pretty cool. And the slipcover, considering, is in pretty good condition. A little dinged up, but not bad. Okay. All right. So next, we're gonna go to Walmart here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles from Walmart. And if anyone doesn't know, I don't know if it's still there or not, but there was a $4.96 bin or display, I guess, at Walmart for the last couple weeks. I think it went put out on like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, something like that. And I snatched them the morning that it came out because I was awake, and I went to Walmart, which I rarely ever do, but I heard about this stuff on Blu-ray.com. And like FYI, anyone who's like a real enthusiast for Blu-rays and collecting, Blu-ray.com is a very good way to feed that addiction, and it's been a blessing and a curse because I found so many deals that I could not pass up because I heard about them on Blu-ray.com. That if I didn't know about them, I might have been annoyed, but I wouldn't have bought, 20 fucking movies. But I digress. If you're not on there and you want to collect movies, I would definitely suggest that because it's a haven for collectors who talk about movies, talk about collections, trade movies, do UV codes if you're into that. But it's a cool place to go to, so I guess I'll pimp out Blu-ray.com. Anyway, 5 movies from Walmart. This is the first one. The A-Team. I saw this a couple years ago when it came out. It wasn't bad. I never watched the original TV show, but I thought it was pretty good. Bradley Cooper, Charlton Copley, Liam Neeson, and then whatever the fuck his name is. I think he's a wrestler or something. But not bad for $5, or just under $5. It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I saw this on TV when I was like 10, and I watched it and I enjoyed it. And then I saw it again when I was in my early 20s and enjoyed it again. And so I figured for $5 I'd watch it. That's really my only reason for getting it. It does have like a 2-hour-long special feature on here, some tribute to somebody. Oh, the movie, I guess. And some extended scenes. So I really honestly only got it because it had some decent special features, and the movie I remember being good. It's a story about like a treasure hunt for a bunch of people. The Simpsons made fun of it on an episode in like season 5 or something with the cat burglar. But anyway, I got that. What the heck, I thought. Next, I got Hot Tub Time Machine, starring a bunch of people. Actually, 2 people from The Office. This dude and this dude are in The Office, at least the last 2 seasons. Rob Corddry and John Cusack. Once again, I actually kind of got this because it had special features. A lot of the titles on that rack did not have special features. They were just movie only. And I was just kind of looking around for movies that had features, or also movies that I wanted. There were several that had features that I didn't give a shit about. But I haven't seen this movie. It's supposed to be actually pretty funny. I think they're making a sequel. But what the heck, I thought. Let's see, what is it? Yeah. The next one is Denzel Washington in Man on Fire. This does not have any features, I don't think. No, just the, well, trailers, I guess, but that's not really a feature. This I saw in the theater with my wife back in 2004, I want to say, or 5. And I don't think I've seen it since. I remember enjoying it. And I kind of remember the premise about an abducted child in, like, Mexico or something. I guess it doesn't matter, but it was. I remember it being a fun movie and well acted, and just kind of like a nice action movie. So I figured for $5, not bad. And then the last one for $4.96 at Walmart is Jennifer's Body. I've never seen it, didn't own it. It's a 2-disc set, although the second disc is the digital copy. I mean, honestly, it's got a code here, but you can't use it without the disc. Back when they used to do that. Just kind of a waste of a disc. Once you use that, it's just garbage, but that's always been my understanding. But Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Heard mediocre things about this movie, but I never seen it, and I figured for $5. I'm trying to add more things to my horror movies. Yeah. So that's it for my Walmart pickups. Oh, excuse me. Let's see what else I got here. I have a couple things from Amazon. Only 3 things, though, looking at my stack. Which is funny, but I usually have a lot of stuff from Amazon. This time, only 3. But 2 good things and 1 kind of silly thing. Actually, I'll do a silly thing first, just because I got it because it was like $4. And I was just itching to see it, I guess. Another action movie. The Transporter. Only one of the 3 that I liked. I did not like the second one, and I don't think I finished the third one, so I guess I don't know if I liked that one. But I never really finished watching it. And this movie is barely really that good. The only reason it's even good at all is because he doesn't stay them. And there's a nice commentary track on here with him. Which is cool. So yeah, you know, $5 or $4, something like that. The next 2 are pretty cool. The first one I've been wanting to get for a while. I watched this movie on Netflix, and so for those people who are interested, it's on Netflix, instant streaming. But I enjoyed the movie so much, I wanted to get it because it's got some commentary tracks and a making of a documentary, and I just wanted to watch those, I guess. And it was only $10, considering it's a fairly new release. And that is Maniac, starring Elijah Wood and Nora Arnezeder, or whatever, I'm not sure. This is the alternate cover too. The real cover looks like, well, I guess looks like that. I thought it looked kind of silly, but I like this cover art. It looks like nudity because there's nipples, but it's a mannequin, so it's not nudity. What do you think about that? For those interested either in this movie, I forewarn you, the whole entire movie is shot from the point of view of the killer and the POV screen. So like the camera is like on, I guess the best way to describe it is if you've ever played a first-person shooter like Call of Duty or anything like that, the movie is in that view, the entire movie. Just so you know. I remember hearing that, and then when I started watching it, I didn't know it was the entire movie. But it actually, at first I thought it was kind of off-putting, but then it seemed really cool, actually. Very interesting take. You know, what would you call that? A difficult decision to make, I think, by the directors and stuff, but that was, I think, a good choice. But anyway, that was a good movie. One of my favorite movies of the year, actually. One of my favorite horror movies, definitely. By the way, this is a remake from a 1980s movie by the same name, which I've never seen. I heard it's actually pretty gruesome, but this is pretty gruesome too, actually. There's some pretty crazy scenes, but I urge you to check it out if you're interested in this stuff. But okay, last thing from Amazon, and it's a recent pickup. I got this a couple days ago, actually, in the mail. It's a movie I've actually wanted to get for years. I've never owned it. I've rented it a couple times back when I used to rent movies, and then when I had Netflix. And they finally released a 25th anniversary edition of this movie. There was an initial release back in 2008 or 9 that is out of print, and I bid on eBay a couple times a couple years ago, and it was going for like $30-40, and that's just too much money for me to spend on one single release. But it was recently released in the States again, Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It's an anime movie. It's one of the first animated movies ever made, and one of the best anime movies in my opinion, and that is Akira, the 25th anniversary edition, with a nice slipcover too. I enjoy this movie a lot. Neo Tokyo is about to explode. Nice social commentary, nice take on the well, I'm not going to go into this. It's a really neat movie. The effects, I mean, I remember when I first watched it, I did not realize it was made in 1986, I think? What year is this? 88? 88 or 86? I guess the English might be 88, but the mid to late 80s. And it looked like it was made in the late 90s, because that's when I watched it. But yeah, I recommend this movie a lot. Very cool movie. I used to really be into animation and anime and stuff back when I was in late high school, early college. Not so much anymore, but I still have a preference for movies like Akira. Okay, the next stack here is going to be Best Buy. And then I'll end on a couple other things, but let's just get into this. The most of the stuff I got here is from Best Buy, just because I got some gift cards and then just stuff that I'd been waiting on. The first thing is I paid full price for this, and I haven't even watched it yet. And it was just on TV. There was a whole, they were re-airing the entire series, and it kind of got me interested in watching it again. And I guess it worked. Maybe buy the Blu-ray set, the final season of Breaking Bad. I love this show. Remember my name. For those who have seen it, you understand. For those who haven't, I'm assuming you've heard people like me telling you to watch it. I'm not going to beat that horn anymore, beat that drum, because I feel like for years I've been telling people to watch this show. It just recently, obviously this last season, it got really, really hyped, and people were actually watching Season 5, Part 1, and then I guess Season... it's called the final season. Technically, I think it's the 5th season, Part 2, or Part B. I think they should just call it the 6th season, as opposed to doing that. They just split up the same season into whatever. I'm not gonna rehash that shit. But anyway, the movies, the TV show was great. I recommend it to anybody. But I mean, I'm just not gonna hit it over the head anymore, because if you hear that too many times, I was a victim of that with the show Weeds. I heard that show was fantastic for years, and then I finally started watching it, and I didn't care for it at all, and I just stopped. And that might just be me not liking it or not wanting to watch it, because I was not hooked immediately. And I have a feeling if you tell someone that they're going to like the show over and over again and they start watching it, they're not going to like those first episodes that much, because it is a slow burn on this show. I mean, it's entertaining all the way through, I think, but it can take... There are sections where you don't necessarily care about what's happening, I guess. I mean, I don't want to... Anyway, I feel like I rant about this stuff every time I talk about it, but Breaking Bad Season 6 or 5, the final season. It has some uncut episodes and some extended episodes, I think, with 9 hours extra and commentaries. Yeah. Awesome show. I will do a sit down and rewatch all this eventually, but I think it's still a little fresh. I would love to get that box set. That's kind of I don't know if it's out of print or not, but it's going for crazy prices on eBay, and even on Amazon it's like $280 or something, if you can find it through other third-party seller. Anyway, let's get to the next stuff here. Let's see. This is a recent release. This came out last Tuesday, I think. Huh? I don't remember now. I think it did. It didn't come out this Tuesday. I think it came out last Tuesday. I think it came out Christmas Eve, and that is Don John. I heard mostly good things about this. Some mixed reviews about the subject matter. My wife and I watched it the other night, and I have to say, I enjoyed it. I understand the mixed reviews. It's about kind of a Guido-like guy who is just kind of like made out to be this. He's a stallion in bed, you know. He's the guy who, I think they call him Don John. His name's John. They call him Don John because every time he goes out, he smashes. He gets the girl. Anything that's at 7 or above, I'm looking for that dime, which is Scarlett Johansson, which, ironically, she would be, I guess, considered the Don John of her gender, I guess. And he's the kind of guy she's looking for. But the whole story is that they get together, but things just kind of go a certain way with them, and then he ends up meeting Julianne Moore's character. And I don't want to spoil it. I actually kind of liked it. I didn't know a whole lot about it besides the fact that these two were in it. And I kind of liked not knowing the direction it was going to go. So it was surprising to me. So I'm not going to talk about much. They meet eventually, and these two obviously meet. And I mean, what else can be said about Scarlett Johansson? She's very attractive and very. She doesn't require to do a whole lot of specific type of acting. The person she's playing is kind of a shallow shrew, who's also very, very attractive and very knows he is. And he is a compulsive masturbator, which is a pro for any movie. Anyway, that's Don John. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was $15 at Best Buy this last week. I price adjusted it because $15 is a good price for any movie. Anyway, let's move on. I got a couple here that I got for $4, I think. Shit, I should check that. $4. I think it was a continuation of their. I think these were actually $4 during Black Friday. and they might have just continued the sale right before Christmas or around there. I forget when I bought these now, but they were back ordered for a little while, and then I got them last week. And anyway, they were $4 a piece. First one is Edward Scissorhands. Never owned this movie. I actually haven't seen it in a long time. I remember enjoying it. It's got a couple commentary tracks. That's pretty much it. It says featurette, but I don't even know what that means. Like I said, I haven't seen this in forever. Kind of looking forward to watching this, actually. Probably Johnny Depp's best role. And the next one is The Oranges with the slipcover. I was kind of happy to get that. I actually saw this in stores at Best Buy when I went and picked up a couple things when I did go on Black Friday. But it didn't have a slipcover, and I guess that was enough for me not to buy it at the time. So I'm glad I waited, because I got one with a slipcover. I actually know nothing about this movie. I know Hugh Laurie's in it, and Alfred Platt, and Allison Janney, I think, is in it. Yeah, and Catherine Keener. Some big-name actors. I don't know anything about it. It looks like these two are... There's some infidelity going on here. But I have no idea what the oranges mean. Is that their name? I don't think so. Anyway. Yeah. I got it because it was $4, and I was lucky to have a slipcover. That's pretty cool. Okay, I got a couple TV shows. The first one I guess I'll show. I showed this quickly in my complete overview collection video. And that is Bates Motel. I got this for $22 or $21. I think it was 22 or 23 at Best Buy, and then I price matched Amazon for 21, something like that. I've only watched like an episode and a half of this, or 2 episodes, and it's a bit convoluted. I mean, it's taking the story of Norman Bates and Psycho, putting it into the 21st century, and pushing back the clock. So it's actually kind of like 3 timelines backwards, or I don't know. It's weird, interesting. I've heard it gets pretty good near the end. But I like Vera Farmiga. She's awesome. And I forget that kid's name. Freddie Highmore, I think. They both do a pretty good job. The storyline seems pretty interesting so far, and I'm looking forward to catching up on it. I'm going to have to catch up this in the next couple of months. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And for $22, not that bad. And then I got for... was it $17, I think? I think it was $17. American Horror Story Season 1, which I think is Murder House, I think is what they're calling it retroactively, after changing Seasons 2 and 3 to like specific timelines. But it's the first season. With a slipcover, too, which is pretty cool. I actually never, since the first month of release of this show, I've never seen a slipcover. So I was glad to actually pick this up in store with a slip. That's kind of what made me do it, honestly, if I'm being honest. I have watched a couple episodes on Netflix, and it's a stylized show, and the acting, at least what I remember, was okay. I hope it gets better. Like I said, I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and it was kind of weird. And yeah, that's a gimp right there. But it was intriguing to me, and I was intrigued by what little I saw of Asylum, which I plan on getting at some point. So I figured, what the hell? I went on a fucking spending spree here. Next, Christmas movie, Love Actually. This was $9.99. I passed this by several times, and then finally decided to get it. I watched this a long time ago on DVD, and I remember enjoying it, and then I haven't seen it since. And honestly, I saw Andrew Lincoln here from The Walking Dead, and I do not remember him being in it, so that was pretty funny to me. I thought, well, what the hell, that's pretty cool. And then it's got a bunch of other actors in here. I think we'll focus. As you can see, there's a bunch of actors up there. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. For $10, I may as well get it. And I did not get the ornament. They were all out of those, so I didn't care, though. Okay, let's wind this down. Next couple, I think I got all 3 of these for $11.99 in store. Maybe it was $12.99, something like that. I got R.I.P.D., 2 Guns, and The World's End. Now, R.I.P.D. is well known for being terrible, and you might ask yourself, why'd you buy that? And I asked myself the same thing, so I'm with you there. I don't know. But I got it. I wanted to see it, I guess. Two Guns, I also heard was kind of shitty, but not. I wasn't nowhere near as bad as R.I.P.D. Apparently, it's got Denzel in it, so it's already, you know, leagues ahead of that. And Mark Wahlberg, and it's got two guns in the title, and they're showing guns, and there's money flying, and I'm sold. It's apparently a fun, like, double cross, triple cross, quadruple cross movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'll watch it at some point, or not. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? And The World's End I watched about a week ago, and I enjoyed it. Of the three of the Cornetto trilogy, I guess it's called, World's End, Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz, my favorite is probably still Hot Fuzz. I saw that in the theater. I laughed my ass off. I just remember that last 30 minutes being fucking hilarious. Which is funny because I don't own either of those. For whatever reason. I have to get on that. But this was actually pretty interesting. The storyline, it starts a certain way and then it goes a different direction, and I thought that was pretty neat. If I'm being honest, though, I thought I enjoyed the movie. The premise was interesting, but I felt like it wasn't terribly funny. Like, it was funny, but it wasn't like anywhere near as much as Hot Fuzz was, or even Shaun of the Dead was funny. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but definitely the weakest of the three, I think. But still enjoyable, you know. Okay, last Best Buy pickup, and it's a big one. If anyone has, once again, been paying attention on Blu-ray.com, or I guess visiting Best Buy's site recently, they have, for New Year's Eve through today, I think, which is Saturday, they were doing a New Year's special, priced on a lot of things. So a lot of things like appliances, TVs, tablets, whatever. But movies and box sets were on sale. And I picked this up for $50. Although, actually I should back up. I picked this up the week before for $65. And then when I saw that it was the price had changed, I went back with my receipt and told them about it, and they price adjusted for me for $50. And I bought Dead with the Complete series. The thing is, to make this more complicated for you, there are two versions of this set. There is this version, which has each season individually packaged, as you can see there, seasons 1, 2, and 3, in their own cases. There's also a book set similar to the Rome set I showed off like a month or so ago. And apparently, this is what I'm hearing online, this set is still $64.99, and the book set is $50 or $49.99. And so when I took this in, the person who rang it up should have checked the SKU online. He didn't, and just gave me the price difference with just because I told him. I could have probably told him it was $15 and he might have done it. Maybe that would have thrown it off, but so I guess I got lucky that they did it. I'm glad, because I'd like to get this for $50. $65 I thought was still a pretty good price for a very good series. If anyone hasn't seen this show, I recommend it completely. But $50 is obviously an even better deal. So I was pretty happy to get that. I have not cracked this open yet, like actually watched it. I mean, obviously I looked it up and make sure the discs were there. I've heard some discs had been missing or were duplicates, and I checked and they weren't. But I have not gotten a chance to watch this yet. And I planned on doing it last weekend, but I just didn't get a chance to. So yeah, that's my last pickup from Best Buy. And now I've got two. Is this two? Oh, I thought there were more than that. Well, two eBay pickups, and then a third pickup from somewhere else, and I'll get to that in a second. The first is an eBay pickup that I got simply because it said it had a slipcover, and I've heard that was rare, so I figured I'd buy it. And that is Lawrence of Arabia. I got this for $11 shipped, and so I guess it's just $2 more than if you get it at Best Buy's Save Station. And it came with a slip, although I have to say the slip is kind of beat up. I was a little unhappy about that. I don't know if you can tell there. I mean, it's in mostly good condition, but I was unhappy. I kind of evened out the edges to make it look a little better. I was unhappy when I got it, but it's fine. I've never seen the movie. It's 4 fucking hours long, so I'll probably never actually sit down and watch it. But I own it, and it is Peter O'Toole, actually his first movie. And he did just die recently, and I figured, what the hell, I should probably own that. Winner of 7 Academy Awards. But yeah, it's a 4-hour-long movie that I'm probably not going to watch anytime soon. I can't even watch like 4 separate movies, you know. Anyway. And the last eBay pickup is something that I got because of slipcover again. And I knew it was on sale at Best Buy for $9.99, but I also knew that they did not have any slipcovers. And I checked in store, and I checked. I'm looking online. I asked Amazon sellers and I asked eBay auctioneers if they had it, and I found one who did. And so I got it. And I got it actually for cheaper than $9.99. I got it for like $7 or $8. That was pretty cool. And that is Dark Shadows with the slipcover. The lenticular slipcover. You can see that there's actually a little bit of gunk. Apparently, I can't feel it really, but there's still some showing there. I'll have to get back in there and see if I can fix that. But the slip is actually in pretty good condition. Just the regular wear and tear you'd expect from a shipped slipcover from eBay. But everything else is intact. Two discs, Blu-ray DVD. He actually gave me the digital copy too. I don't know if it's still good. I don't even know how old this movie is. But yeah, pretty good for $7. All right, my last pickup and the most expensive thing I bought on this list now is something I got from the WB shop. And I once again, like I said, I heard about this deal on Blu-ray.com, and it was a set that when it was first released was $109. Subsequently, it's been released, or it's been on sale for $99, $89. I think it went down to $75 at one point. You can get it at Best Buy for $66.99, and now Amazon has finally price matched it to $66.99. But I got this from the WB shop for $55 or $55.99, and I could not pass it up. It's something that I wanted, and I figured it would take a lot longer to get down to that price. But it's something I wanted. It's a bunch of movies that I've never really watched. It's a series, a horror series I've never really watched. And that is the Friday the 13th box set, the complete collection. In the tin. As you can see there. And it came in pretty good condition. It had a little bit of scuffing, right? I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. But it's in good condition. The only thing I don't like is that, I'll open this up. As if you can see that there. The tin's a little tall on that side, like it's bent. I mean, when it's in place, it doesn't really matter, but that was annoying. Guess I can do a quick little looky-loo here. The tin is fine on the inside. And the regular stuff. If you want, actually, I'm not going to do an unboxing of this, but this comes with the 3D glasses for part 3, because that's in the regular 3D, not like the new 3D. And this is a patch of Camp Crystal Lake. And then it's got the little book of all the movies with the nice spine. It'd be nice if that was on the outside, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I told the others, they didn't believe me, you're all doomed. Well, that's not very encouraging. Anyway, so yeah. I haven't watched really any of these movies. I've seen Freddy vs. Jason. I've seen the first two Friday the 13th a long time ago, and bits and pieces of the rest. I've seen nothing. Well, I guess in Jason X. I've seen Jason X just because I had to, and it wasn't very good. But otherwise, I've seen not many of these, or really any of them. I don't have any recollection of any of them besides Freddy vs. Jason being the most recent. I actually have purchased separately the new with the remake. I got that for like $5 during Upgrade and Save. So that's like 3 or 4 times in this entire this video that I've bought movies I already own. So I'm turning into someone like that. So, you know, that's funny. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's all the things I got. And to round this out, I figured I also want to say that I just recently, yesterday or the day before, hit 500 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to the community and thank you to everybody who's been subscribed. I never expected to even get 100 subscribers, let alone 500, and it's just really cool. This entire community is so informative and cool and supportive, and it's just fun to actually make videos about this stuff and talk about it with people who feel the same way you do about movies and collecting. And I guess it's an honor, I guess, to say that I have 500 people who want to hear what the fuck I even been saying, which is nothing usually. So thanks for that. I'm going to do a video about a contest I'm going to do. I have a couple ideas. in the works, I guess. And I'll let you guys know in the coming days. So thanks again for watching. This is, like I said, the biggest update I've done. I guess FYI, I'm probably not going to do a lot of these big updates anymore because I spent way too much money in the month of December and then in November. And I am trying to buy a house, so it's probably going to have to slow down. I'm going to probably do a lot more reviews, maybe news updates, and maybe some unboxings, or just maybe I'll shoot the shit with you guys. Who knows? I am planning on starting to do my UV code giveaways. In fact, maybe you'll see one tomorrow. And in fact, maybe something else we'll see tomorrow too. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like usual, keep subscribing, keep liking, and I'll keep putting up more content. And hopefully in 2014, things will get even better. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.